What's your opinion? I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
And like I said, I am so glad that y'all can talk to me, and that's what I want.
what's the example you using, Jamie? Like what?
Like, if you say something wrong and they think you're doing something, you can just get in trouble for that.
Like
Well,
what?
Jamie.
Just use something as an example.
Yeah, you gotta use an example because first of all, you're not wrong. You just saying your opinion. That's all you know. You're not wrong, and don't you let nobody tell you you is.
But
Okay?
give me an example
Yeah,
though.
give us an example. What you
Right.
talking about?
When they talk about that stuff in our class, she always tells like, well, no, this and that, but
Like what?
Yeah.
If they say the
Oh,
police.
you were saying that what did she say, that it was a black police officer that killed a black man? That's what she said.
yeah,
didn't
but
it?
still,
And- but
still wrong.
it's yeah, that's why, yeah, exactly.
Well, see,
Sure.
well, first of all, that person was wrong for telling her that. Okay? Because first
she
of all-
just recently said that.
first of all-
she said that to us earlier, didn't she?
Yeah. First of all, it was a police that killed the black person, not a black police, not a white police. It was a police,
Yeah, and police.
and that's all it was. And that's what she should have told you, Jamie. It was just a police that killed that person, and he was doing his job. But if we need to talk about other stuff other than what you're saying, what we're saying right now, then we need to get the principal in. That's what she should.
But he
do.
was not just doing his job. He should have been protecting people, not
Yeah,
killing people.
that's what he's
It's
supposed
not
to do.
his job.
He is. They call him. Well, what Jamie? When I was coming up, you know what they call police? They call police peace officers. You know why? Because they was there to keep the peace, and that's it. But the police they have now, I don't know what happened. They're out there just literally killing people for no reason at all, and I don't understand.
So how do you feel about it, Jamie?
I think it's wrong. It's just wrong because just because I'm a kind of race, and you think I can do something bad because the other people do things like that.
And that's the way they look at us. They do. They look at us like, let me tell you how they look at us. They say, I gotta put it right. Because I don't want you to take it the wrong way. Okay? I gotta put it the way I really need to do.
You can't be responsible for everything that one person do, rather they your color or any color. You shouldn't be justified in a category that all of us do this or all of them do that. We have good police officers that understand, that can still take the situation and handle it better, rather whatever color you are. We emphasize a lot because we see it a lot, but it shouldn't be. What do you think the solution is?
I don't know. It doesn't look like there's a solution, but just nonsense to me. That's all it is.
Well, Jamie, let me tell you something that you never ever understood. You never knew about. Well, we all believe in, how can I put it? Religion. Okay, don't you believe in religion? Okay, don't you? Jamie, do you know when this person they call Jesus Christ was walking this earth? You're not going to believe this. We were slaves. Jamie, when we came to this world, right here where we at now, we were slaves. Jamie, as far as I'm concerned, when this world ends, we're going to still be slaves. Okay? You understand that? Do you really understand that? Okay. So, I'm like you. I feel just the way you do. But I do have an opinion. And that's what you should be doing, voicing your opinion. There's nothing wrong with voicing your opinion. And don't let nobody tell them your grandfather said that. Do not let them. Do not let them tell you can't voice your opinion. Because you have an opinion just like everybody else. Do
Your
not.
voice matters. Your opinion matters.
Your voice and your opinion
And
matters.
it shouldn't change because you're not allowed to even have an opinion. You have to take somebody else's opinion or be persuaded of somebody what other people think. You have a brain of your own to think. And don't let them twist your brain. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And you can tell the difference and they can too. So there's no justification of wrongdoing. Just because you are this, then you're wrong. No, it should not be. Now, years ago, what they had to do was enough of us had to get together and say we won't take it again. That's why they were protesting downtown and everybody got together and walking because no justice, no peace. We have to change by we have to get together on this thing because that's when it makes a difference. When we stop spending our money in this area because you're not treating us the way we should be treated and they're not making money off of us, then they're going to say, well, we need their money. We will have to change some things. And that's the same way what we protesting about. When the judges, we looking at the same film they looking at. And they're going to say, we didn't see that the boy had his hands up in the air, no threat to them at all. But instead of even trying to tase them, shoot them in the leg or something that they could still live, they killed them dead and they surrendered. That is not right. Rather, I'm looking at it, the judge looking at it, or the juror looking at it. It's the same film we all saw. And we know in our heart, and they do too, that it was not justified to have to go to those measures to lock him up or to stop him from doing whatever they wanted him to do. But for them to feel like the law is on my side because I am the law and they're going to protect me.
It should
The
be
law
no
is
respect
on-
It's not
for
right.
life, though.
And-
You can't give it, so why do you easily take it? And they do not look at it like that.
Yeah.
But it's a life that they cannot give. They don't have that kind of power. They are
can't.
acting almost like they are God. And what do we usually talk about? That this world is unjust. It's ruled by a wicked person.
That's right.
The devil. It's not going to be right until Jehovah and Jesus Christ take over
Yeah.
and rule it. It's not going to ever be just. It's under a terrible influence.
Yes.
And like I said, you have an opinion and you have a voice and use it. That's all I can tell you. Because like I said, when they made the movie The Ten Commandments, and I looked at it, you know what I told myself? I said, hey, we were slaves and being treated bad when Jesus Christ was walking this earth. And that's what the movie The Ten Commandments I got from. They still treat us the same way. You know why? Because of our color. That's the only reason.
Well, they were dark too. On them movies, they showed them as lighter.
Yeah.
They was like, I mean,
Working in the sun.
Bible times, what black people were called Cushites because they were dark.
Yeah, because they were dark skinned. So, and like I said, don't you ever let nobody tell you just because you're a child or just because you have this skin, you don't have an opinion. But you do. And you voice your opinion. And you should. I don't have nothing to do. I have no gripes with that. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. But this thing about them killing all these black kids and they're unarmed, that's not right. You can't just shoot a person just because you are the police. You can't do that. That's not right. That's not right.
And eventually they are going to have to answer for that.
Yeah, they're going to have to answer for that.
That's just totally disrespectful. Like
They're going to have to answer for that. Because like I said, like your grandmother just said, we marched for this years ago. We got people that marched for that years ago for us to get the same right as everybody else. We're not going to ever have it. But you know why? Because of our skin. That's the only reason.